YouTube, what's happening? It is October 26th, and we got to talk about some NHL now. We have a lot of games on the schedule. Now, it's not as much as it was on Frozen Frenzy on Tuesday when we had everyone in their mama playing, but damn, it's close. We got 14 games, so it's going to be a kind of a long video because we got to break these games down. We got to look at the odds, we got to look at the sheet, and we got to also look at the props to see what we're going to play. If you don't want to watch this video because it's too long, always become a member. The option's always there for you. All the plays are always out there for you, typed out, ready to go. And you can see if I pass what I play, I try to do a side or total and a prop for every single game. I try to. If not, I'll pass. No big deal. So if you don't want to do that, obviously no big deal. Everything in there is in the video. I just know this is going to be a longer video, and some of you don't have time. I get it. So hey, whatever you choose to do, I'm here for it. So we have 14 games. It's going to be longer. Let's go ahead and jump into that first game right now. All right, we're going to start off with Minnesota and Philadelphia. We can see that Minnesota is a 135 favorite with a 5.5 total out there. Let's head over to the actual sheet. So 5-0-2 for Minnesota. Philly is 1-5-1. Philly is, oof, that is a rough start to the season. So you can see the numbers. Their offense isn't good. Minnesota's offense is good. Their goalie situation is amazing versus Philly. This should, I mean, it's 135. I mean, this is clear why it should be Minnesota based on the numbers alone. And people are going to say, well, it's a trap. What's on? What's going on? There's something there. 1 versus 32. This is the biggest mismatch of hockey you could probably make right now. There's probably a couple others you can do. But yeah, they can't keep dudes on the ice. They keep everyone on the ice. 15 versus 3 is ridiculous. That is crazy. So that's, damn, that is 12 minutes. That's half a period. Wow. Okay. All right. So let's go over to the goalie situation. Who do we have? We are confirmed with Samuel 1-2-1 with a 3.22 with an 88.8%. It's expected Gustafson's going out there 4-on-1. Absolute beast numbers. I'm taking Minnesota. I mean, you got to take it. I got to do it. Yeah. I don't care what the oh this that. No. I'm taking Minnesota money line. Obviously. Now let's look at the props because I just So, all right, games. First one, we want Wild and Flyers. So we see Minnesota shoot. Neither team shoots that much, but Minnesota's very accurate when they do shoot. Minnesota. I got all the props set up here. Points is 30-second matchup. That is a beautiful matchup. Now, this is Outlier. If you've never seen it, there's a link in the description. Check it out. Get you a week for free. Whole week you can use it, and you can use it for every sport. It's not just hockey. So great setup, love it. Been using it all baseball season. Works great. So link in the description, so you can check all that out. 30 second on goals. I mean, it's sad when goals are like plus 180, isn't it? Minus 110 goals, really 105. All right, so I feel like points has to be the way to go, and then points is 1.5 points. Oh geez. Okay. Shoot. I think I might want to go Rossi just because it's hit it 86% of the time this year, and last 5, dude's been balling out. Points and points. Maybe Boldy points. The odd juice is a little juicy, but we'll see. 2024. Yeah, his hit a point every game so far, except for the first one. You had a couple games of no points, so we'll take you off. And then lastly, it is, that's NBA. Go away. We're done with NBA right now. All right, then. So yeah, I think we'll go Rossi points because it's even juice. It's actually a little plus. I'll take that. You can get plus juice. He's hit straight. I mean, it's good numbers, and we're going up against a goalie who is 32nd. The team's 32nd, but this dude is 3.22 with an 88%. That ain't the best numbers. So give me that. Give me Rossi over 0.5 points. We'll do that. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next up we got Detroit and Buffalo. Currently we have, what is it? Buffalo's 142 with a 6.5. Okay, let's look at the numbers, see what they got. A lot of red, a lot of mustard ketchup on this hot dog bun right here. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh. I mean, Detroit's save percentage is good. They got 2 shutouts. That's the best thing is Detroit's goalie situation. Everything else is just average or way below average. Not a good game. Let's look at the goalie situation. What do we have? Let's see. We have confirmed Lions going out there 2-1 with a 146 and a 95.5. Dude is nasty. That going up against expected 1-2, 379, 87.4. Well, Detroit should, yeah, of course, their goalie situation is nasty. They should do well. This is confirmed he is playing. Detroit is actually a dog, though. Interesting. So I don't think Buffalo's going to do much against Detroit. But can Detroit do anything against you is the question. So I kind of like Detroit plus money. And yesterday, the pluses were doing great yesterday. 2 days ago, they didn't do good, but yesterday they did good. So what can you do? That's how it works. Sometimes the stats don't line up. We're just trying to hit 60% of the bets. That's all we're trying to do right here. Hit 60, we're good. We're golden. So Buffalo, we got some 23rd matchups. Let's rank by matchups. 30th, and that's going to be shots on goal for Buffalo against this dude. I mean, shots you can shoot all day. He ain't like you're going to make them, but hey, you can shoot all day. He's just going to save every damn one of them. So, and then we also got Detroit shot blocks and goals, and I'm not taking goals. I just can't do it. But shots on goal, I will, especially with a 30th matchup. They, yeah, okay, that works for me. Whole season, oh, look at these numbers. Some of these guys don't even come close to hitting it. Ugh. Oh, I know the matchup's good, but the season numbers are not good. I mean, you're 67%. Let's look at you. You're minus 200. I don't want to take you. No, go away. Ugh. Ew. I need 2024 to have some good numbers because some of these numbers are zeros and just, let's sort by it. All right. This is all we have. Larkin points. Okay. Your shots on goal, which are 200. I don't want to take that. Your shots on goal, 2.5, 63%. Let's look at you. Outside of that, I don't like the 10 matchups. I don't want to take something with a bad matchup either. So what's this? Yeah, this isn't good. This game is kind of trash. Let's just be honest. I think, what's Buffalo, what's the total? 6.5? 6.5? You know what? Since we know one of the beast goalies is going to go out there and Detroit's offense struggles, let's just take the under and call it a day on this one. Right? Shall we? I think we shall. We'll pass on the props too, because I just don't, there's not a prop I like. So we'll take the under 6.5, pass on the props, next game. All right, moving on. We got Utah and Los Angeles. LA is 145. Let's look at the number. Well, the total is what, 6? Yeah, 6. All right, numbers. We got a lot of ties in here. Okay. Interesting. Again, a lot of mustard ketchup out there with a little bit of relish in that shots on goal for LA. They shoot a lot more, but they're, yeah. And neither, damn, a lot of penalty miss. We're going to have some 4-on-4s in this game, probably. I mean, you have to, right? With these penalty miss, that would make sense. So, 4-3, 4-2. This is just an average game between average teams. That's the best way to put it. Let's look at the goalies. Are they average as well? It's 2 expected, no confirmed yet. 4-1-1, 3-8-3, 86. Not the best numbers. Not bad, but not terrible. 3-5, 89. Okay, maybe 3-8 and 3-5 is kind of bad. So you'd like to have in the 2s ideally. I mean, you want 1s, but I mean, 2 ideal, 3 bad, 4. Why are you even playing? So what's the total? 6? Yeah, I think over 6 might be the play because both teams are average on offense. These 2 goalies are bad on defense. So yeah, I think we're going over 6. And because 6 is a good number, because if you get 6, I'll take a push. Pushes are not bad. They are your friend. They are, okay, we survived, let's move on. That's okay. Pushes are fun. Let's look over at the props, see if we have anything. So there's only been a handful of things that have actually hit green in the year 2024. So I'm looking at this far right column. And then over here, I want to see if anything matches up. So like Clark shots on goal. That looks like a good one. Now the matchup's not the best. Yes, we know. But dude has been, I mean, that's a lot of 1s. I can't do that. That's just terrible. Take that away. Go away. We have killer points. That's not good. Looking at, and then I'd like to sort by the matchup itself just to see. Oh, look at all that red. Look at all that red. Disgusting. Disgusting. Just terrible, terrible numbers. Again, if there's not a prop in there I'm taking, I'm just going to pass on the prop. No big deal. Maybe Edmondson blocks. We'll look at blocks real quick. Let's look at him, see what he's been up to. 2-3-3, 1-1-2, 1.5. Some heavier juice. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. So I think we're going to take the over of 6. We're going to do the inverse of the last one. We're going to do over of 6, but we're also going to pass on the prop again because, again, there's no good prop in this one. So we'll find some other things. We got lots of games to pick from, 14 of them. So next game. All right, next up, we got Toronto and Boston. We see it is 110 for Toronto. It's basically a pick 'em. With a over 6.5 total. Let's look over at the numbers. Let's see what we got. Yeah, instead of mustard, we just have all ketchup on this side of the bun and all mustard down here. That is a lot of orange. That's a lot of red. Toronto does like to shoot the rock. They are going to shoot it, no problem. And now they're going to hit? No. Not much, no. But they're going to shoot. Good for them. They don't shoot that much, and that's why. They know they can't shoot well, so they know. Both teams, 2.9 goals, 4.9 assists. They're the same team. It's the same team, different jerseys, except Toronto seems to be a little bit better with the goal. 4-4 versus 3-4-1. They could easily both be 4-4. Boston second to last in penalty minutes versus 9. That's a 4-minute differential where Toronto should have an advantage based on averages. That's good in Toronto's favor. Let's look at the goalies. Goalies. Both expected, nothing confirmed. Anthony's 3-2, 182 with a 93.8. That's nasty. We like that. 231, 298, 91, 90.4. That's good. That's really good. You're in the twos. You're below 3. You're over 90% save. That's what we'd like to see. But obviously, Toronto's goalie, if these are the goalies, you got to go Toronto here. And the Toronto's going to shoot more. What's the total? 5.5, 6.5. It feels like an under should be the play here. Offense is terrible. Both goalies, if these are the two, they feel strong. I have to go under. Let's look at the prop. First thing I see is there's a lot of green blocks, but then number one matchup, I don't see. They try to trick you out there. It's like, oh, look at all these beautiful matchups. Yeah, look at your matchup today, though. You've had a great matchup this season. 25th in shots on goal. Do you say, huh? So you say. 25th. It's all shots on goal for Toronto, which is good because we know they're going to shoot. So which ones do I want? I'm going to look at Matthew here because he's hit 75% this year. I'm going to look at Bobby McMahon. I'm going to look at Oliver. Those are the three because they've all done well this year. So let's see who's done the best of the three. You have a couple games where you still got one. I'm okay with that. So sometimes you don't get two, but you had several games way over your goal. So that's cool. You're good. You've had a couple zeros in there. That's not, but then you have fives. So really it's rolling the dice. Which one do we take? And then you've had just multiple games of, so you can go away. So really it's you two. So which one of you two do I like more? Which one has better odds? 148 versus 188. This feels like the winner to me, just because. I mean, they're both 1.5, yeah. So, and what am I doing on the side? I might just take both of these. What are we thinking? Are we thinking Toronto money line? I think both goalies. I was thinking under 6.5. I'm still thinking that because we got two really good goalies. I think we're going to take the under 6.5, under 6.5, which feels, yeah. And then you know what? Let's take. He has better odds, and yeah, he had a couple zeros. That's fine, but I'm going to take him because he has better. The juice is better. I don't want to pay 180 for a prop when I could pay 137. So give me Matthew here. I'm gonna be. That's the problem. We'll take shots on goal under 6.5 next. All right, moving on. We got Anaheim and the Rangers. Rangers are 285. Ooh, big one. 5.5 is our total. Let's look at the numbers. I mean, that is a stark difference right there. Look at all the single numbers, except for this one. They don't, man, they're aggressive, aren't they? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. They are, okay. I see why it's 285. This makes complete sense. For once, the super high money line makes sense with the stats. And it's like, okay, if anything, we're looking at Rangers -1.5 or -111. That might be the move already, is what I'm saying. So let's look at the rollies, though. Let's just make sure. Because that matters. Whoever's guarding the net matters probably more than anything. It's, hell, it might be more important than the pitcher in baseball. Maybe. So let's find them. Well, there they are. Ducks, Rangers. 301, 219, 93.6. That's pretty damn good. 1-0, 203, 93.6. That's pretty damn good as well. So, okay. Anaheim doesn't shoot much, though. There's 26 shots a goal game, 9.3%. Versus Rangers, 33.6 versus 13.6. So, all right, so I'm not really going to, I mean, maybe, let's look at the props. We might take two props if we can find them. Shots on goal for the Rangers, which makes sense because they're they shoot a lot, so we want a Ranger one. But the 2024 numbers are not the best. Look at all that, just disgusting. That's kind of nasty. Let's just sort by 2024. What do we get? We get some greens. Who has done what? And the best one has been Alexis points. Troy Terry points. I'm not taking points against these two goalies. They're both in the twos. I can't do that. I mean, they're both expected. If it changes, yeah, it's different. But then, based on this, I can't. Now, Zegras shots on goal and Carlson shots on goal, that might be a play. I might do that. So, let's look. Ooh, no, I can't take someone who's 0 for 2 games in a row. Yeah, no, not feeling it. Not feeling the props, guys. Just not feeling it. The opponent ranks, nothing. The props just aren't lining up. Sometimes they don't line up. That's what we've seen so far. Both goalies good. One offense amazing. One offense sucks. So you got to take the Rangers. But do you take Rangers 1.5 or -111? against Lucas. Look at Lucas's numbers. Lucas's numbers are good. These are good numbers. They're both great numbers. The total was what, 5.5? See, it's 5.5. It was 6.5. I go under. So I think, I hate to do it. I think I got to pass on both. Ugh. Sorry. We're not pushing it unless we have to. We got 14 games. We don't need to push the plays. If there was 3-4 games, I would probably take something. And it'd probably be Rangers 1.5. Not a prop. There's no props that look good. So let's do that. Let's move on to the next one. All right, now we're moving on to Washington and Tampa. There they are. You can see it is 164 for Tampa Bay with that 5.5 on that total. Let's look at the numbers. Both offenses are really good. This should be a fun game. Goalies are average. They're below. Tampa's a little below. Washington's a little average. So the first thing I want to see is immediately is look at the goalies, because both offenses are good. If we have two average or even below average goalies, we're smashing the over. It's just a fact. Let's see, 2-1 with a 2.36 with a 90.5. That's pretty damn good. 3-3 with a 3.12, 87%. That means that's advantage Washington on these two. If these are the two that starts, that's a Washington advantage right there. I don't care. Let's pop back over to the numbers. Yeah, both of these are good numbers. Yeah, I mean, the whole stats follow exactly what the goalie just told us. Is like, yep, you're slightly better. You're bottom, like 312, not that good. 236, that's good. That's good. We like that. Only thing is the numbers are literally a few minutes apart. There's no big difference here. So let's look over at the actual props to see if there's, that's a lot of ugliness. There is no green ranks anywhere. Ooh, geez. Okay. Now there's a lot of 2020. Yeah, okay. Have you had a point every game you played this year? What? You have. You have had a point in every game you've played. You are a beast, Mr. Strom. I know I've had you in a couple tickets. You've done well. We got some 86s here. They're all points. I mean, all right, let's just go with I mean, the dude's got a point every game. Eventually he's going to miss, but until then, let's just keep rocking with it. And then you got down here Mr. Hedman, shots on goal. Points. But yeah, let's just go Strom points. Now on the sliders total, let's go there. Let's go back to that. Both offenses good. Both goalies, one looks good, one looks eh. So I think I'm just going to take Washington plus 145. I think that's the move. So we take Washington to win the game, but then we take a Tampa to get a point. Like that, how that works. So let me look back over the odds. 145 Washington, but that's mainly because of the goalie. Both offenses are good. Hell, I'll eat the juice. Let me do the juice. Let me get minus 170. That's okay. We'll do that. I'm going to take Washington plus 1.5. Plus 1.5. We can do that around here. And then we're going to take Stromey to get over 0.5 points. 0.5, yeah. 0.5 points. Washington plus 1.5 next. All right, now we're moving on to Winnipeg and Calgary. We can see that Winnipeg is a 135 favorite with a 5.5 total. Okay. Let's look at the numbers. And that is a lot of green on both teams. Winnipeg, they're 7-0. 7-0 is beast. That's crazy. 5-1-1. I mean, come on. The absolute beast teams. Goalie situations, beast. Number one penalty. I mean, Winnipeg is minus 135 for a reason. Look at the goalies. Let's see what we got. We got to find Winnipeg. Did I go up or down? There they are. I chose the right way. He is 6-0, 167, 94%. Dude is a beast. 2-3, 9-3-6. That's also 94. They're both beasts. Let's just be honest. All right, so we have two beast goalies versus two beast offenses. That makes it really hard to judge. I don't know what to do. Props. Let's just rely on the props. Oh, let's see what we got. Now, the matchups are absolute dog shit. They're terrible. We got some great shots on goal, but they only hit 71% of the time, which is 5 out of 7. That's not my cup of tea. I'm not really feeling that. I think I want 80% or higher on my props for the year. We're getting into where we start getting more stats. I think I'm going to want... Now 80's greedy. I know 80's very greedy, but I mean... But there are shots on goal. I do love me some shots. They are great matchups. We got 27. It is Perfetti. I like Perfetti. Perfetti's good. Well, all right, we'll look at these 4. Maybe we can find something. All right, what is that? That's Stromey. Go away. We already got you from last one. You were close. You missed it by a couple. You have games where you go over. All right, Perfetti's cool. I like Perfetti. Coleman, yep, 2.5, and you missed it by you got hooked twice. I'm okay with that because you get 4s and 6s. That's okay too. You can stay. Neil. Neil started off rough, but then Neil came on strong. That's pretty good too. And then Zary, whatever you want to say, he also got hooked in a couple, but you can see, yeah. So we have 4 shot on goals props we can take. And since these 2 teams are so beast, I don't like the total and I don't like the size. So I don't know who I want. So I think I'm going to take 2 props. I think I'm going to take 1 from each team. Let's have fun with it. I think of the 2 Winnipegs, I'm going to take Perfetti. Yeah, we'll take Perfetti from Winnipeg. So Perfetti goes on the list. Now, I don't want to take Coleman or Zary. Coleman got hooked a couple times. You got hooked a couple times. Your average is what? 2-4, the median of 2. Your average is 3-3, the median of 3. Your average is a little higher. We'll take Coleman. Okay, so we'll take Coleman and Perfetti as our 2 props. Now, B, what do we play in this game? So we'll do both props. Pass on the side total stuff. Just 2 props. Next. All right, we're going on to St. Louis and Montreal. We could see it is basically, I pick them slightly to St. Louis, though. Slightly. So let's look at the numbers. Oh, 5-3 versus 2-4-1, even though it's a slightly in St. Louis. And we got a lot of mustard ketchup. We got some relish down here. Okay. Got a green versus red. So the main thing is going to be the goalie situation because these are pretty similar, a lot of these. There's not much of a difference in these numbers. So let's pop over to the goalies. Oh, we got confirmed. Hey, Montreal's confirmed. He is the goalie. 2-3, 317 with a 91%. Pretty, I mean, 91's good. This could be lower. That could be lower. St. Louis, 264, 91.4 on Binnington. He is expected, but we never know until they're confirmed. They like to change things. That's what they do. So looks like he's better when it comes to goals against, but and a little bit better on save percent. So St. Louis, slight advantage when it comes to goalies. There. Okay, cool. Let's look at the numbers again. Back to this. I'm not. Is this? I don't think St. Louis's goalie situation is enough for me to take St. Louis though, because these numbers are too similar, and I'm just not feeling it. And I'm not. What is it? What's the total? 6, 5.5. I'm not feeling 5.5, so I think I'm going to pass on the side in total. Let's go to the props and see if anything stands out for us. We're on St. Louis. We got a couple 88s, 30th, 31st. Shots on goal, hello. Points, hello. We always start with shots on goal. We love shots on goal. Yeah, you've gone over 80% of the time, but I mean, 80% of the time, it works every time. I know it's 60, but still. Points, you've hit a point, everyone except this one game against Winnipeg of all teams. So, which one do we take? Plus, whew, that's a high. I mean, you want to gamble a little bit. There you go. I think we're just gonna have to go. Damn, it's some juice. That's the best ones we could take. Anything else we like in there? We got a 71 for Armia. Montreal is second to last in shots on goal, though. They don't shoot much. Clearly, I'm not feeling that. Now I could take Brandon here. You know, we'll take. Are we pushing just to push? It's 188. Okay, I lean this, but I'm going to double pass. This is one of those, I'm not just going to bet the bet. You know, we'll pick our spots a little better because I lean Brandon and I lean St. Louis, but I'm not going to bet them just because to bet them. So no, we'll pass on these next. All right, moving on. We are looking for, what's the next game? It is Florida and the Islanders. There we go. Florida. There they are. They were hidden. All right, Florida, New York. There we go. So 134 for the Panthers. 5.5 is the total. Let's look at the numbers. New York's offense is abysmal. Let's just call it what it is. They're just not good. Goalie situation, not bad. Actually, pretty good. Florida average. Florida's just an average team. That's what they are. They're average in everything. They're just mid. They're the definition of mid. So let's look at the goalies. Are the goalies mid? That's the question. Which way we got to go to get to Florida? There they are. Both expected. 310 with an 88.7% and 174 with a 93.6. Sorokin's much better, clearly. So New York has the advantage in goalie, clearly. But their offense is not good. So Florida's favored, but I don't know. Let's look at the props. All right, Florida. So we got some hundreds. Okay, so Lee's hit shots on goal every game this year, so we might have to just go with that. So Sam Bennett is 2.5 shots on goal at 89% of the games this year, which means that's what, 5? You played a lot of games, damn. Yeah, 2.5. You know what? I think I just want to go both their props. Yeah, let's just rock with both props for both guys. I don't like the size of the totals. We're going double prop in this one. Both Lee and Bennett over shots on goal. Next. All right, next up we got Chicago and Dallas, and let's put them up. There they are. Dallas is 360. 360. That is ridiculous. Especially what I'm looking at the stats already, and look, why? I mean, I get the goal situation, but the offense is average. They're average at best. Chicago is below average to bad. That's what they are. So, but 360, come on, this should be like 160. This shouldn't be 360. So yeah, we see the numbers. Let's go with the goalies. Now, maybe the goalie situation tells a different story. Now, expected, Drew Commesso has not played this year, so that's a fun one. No stats for him. And then Jake is 4-1 with a 181 with a 94, because Jake is a beast. We know that. We know Jake is good. No doubting that. So, now, I mean, maybe 360 is because you're about to get hatted up for like 8 goals. That might be the thing. That really might be it. So, let's pop back here. Let's have a fun one. Let's go here. Let's go match details. Let's go team props. And we're going Dallas goals. And I get, what are we thinking? 4 over 4 is 110. So we're expecting you to get peppered. Okay. We'll take it. You know what? Let's have fun. So we're going to go Dallas team total over 4. The 4 is great because if it gets 4, hey, it's a push. We'll take that. So, but if he gets peppered for like 6, 7 goals, love it. So let's pop back to the props. Here we go, props. All right, we're on Chicago, Dallas, shots on goal. You're 100%. Interesting, Taylor Hall. I don't know if I want to take you today, though. I mean, you're 100%, yes. Damn, you are 100%, and you look good. Like, ooh, that's good. That's real good. So, all right, we'll take. This is weird. We're taking Dallas team total, but we're gonna say Hall over shots on goal, just because it's 100%. You got to go with it, right? Shots on goal. You got to do what the numbers say. So I would like to take some Dallas points, but you know, I don't. This is like double dipping, so this is kind of making it safe. So Dallas team total over 4, Hall over shots on goal. They kind of balance out. So next game. All right, moving on. Columbus and Nashville. Where they got to scroll down to find them, don't they? Yep, all the way down. There they are. All right, so we have Nashville's 225 with a 6.5 total. Let's look at the numbers. Columbus offense, good. Nashville offense, bad. Goalie situation, average. Goalie situation, bad. But yes, they have a shutout. They're third. Third, 6 and keeping dudes on the ice, 20th. So, I mean, it leans Columbus on the stats. Why? Nashville does shoot a ton. We know that, so... I mean, 225 Nashville, though. Let's look at the goal. It's got to be the goalie situation, right? He can't be anything else. There we go. Let's see. 0-2, 365, 85.4 is not good. But then 421 with an 80 is even worse. Why the hell is Nashville favored? These are expected. I get that. But I wanted to... I'm taking Columbus. I got to. Let's go back here and look. Columbus is plus 205, but I can get plus 1.5 or minus 125, or that's what we're going to do. We're going to take CBJ here, plus 1.5. Yeah, the stats are there. The goalies line up, the stats line up. I don't get it. So, whatever. Don't know. I did, whatever. And it works out, too, more often than not. So, let's pop to the props, see if anything looks good. 86% is the best, and it's you again. You got me yesterday, my friend. You offered for me. You had a 0, didn't you? No, you covered. Yeah. Okay, I did better than I thought yesterday. I swore he didn't hit yesterday, because I had him yesterday on shots on goal, and dude literally did it. Now, did he have a point? That might have been the thing. Goal? No, he had a goal too. Yeah. So yeah, okay. I marked him down as a loss yesterday. That was a win. Oh, I got an even better day yesterday. I love that. Even better than I thought. So, all right. What hell? Since you did so good for me yesterday, you're going to do it for me again today, my friend. I can't say your name. Shit. I can't say it. Brady. Come on, Brady. You're going to do it for me again. We're going to take you over 2.5 shots on goal. One more again. So, plus Columbus, plus 1.5, just in case Nashville, whatever. So, it splits it up again. I like this little split. Usually good. So, we'll take those 2 plays next. All right, next up we have, what are we on? Carolina and Seattle, which is right here at the bottom. We have Carolina 175 with a 5.5 total. Let's look at the number. And, ooh, pretty average matchup. They shoot a ton, which is what you like to see for shots on goal. Other than that, the goalie situation's better. Carolina's favorite. Just makes sense. It's all making sense. Let's go to the goalies. There we go. 2-1, both expected. 165, 94% basically. That's damn good numbers. 309, 88%, 1-3. Yeah, Carolina's got the better goalie situation of these two if they're the ones that play, because they're expected. Looking over here, they're both average on the points. Like, they're the same team basically. They shoot more, but their percent's not as good. They are 15th. They're more cautious and they're better at shooting. So this doesn't tell me much. All we have is a goalie advantage for Carolina, which I don't really want to bet on that as 175. So I think we're going to pass on that. I don't like a total. They're too average. If they were really good or really bad, I could lean one way, but I just can't. So we're going to pass on side total. Let's look at props. And damn, that's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. We got 100% for Oliver Bjorkstrand shots on goal. Well, I guess we're probably taking Oliver. Let's just tell you right now. Yeah, we're going to rock. If you see 100% first 10 games of the year, we're going to keep riding those until the wheels fall off. So we're going to pass on the side total, and we're going to take Bjorkstrand over 1.5 SOG, because it's 100% for a reason. We will keep on keeping on. So anything else look good? There's 88% from Montour, shots on goal, 83s. We got lots of options. I love Outlier. I love it. So it's not the best matchup, I know, but it's 100%. If it's 100%, I don't give a damn about the matchup. If it was 83, I'd look at the number and be like, oh, yeah, that's decent. So we'll take Bjorkstrand over shots on goal. Was that 1.5? Yeah, 1.5. Cool. Pass on the side total. Next. All right, I got to open this one up so we can see it. It is Pittsburgh and Vancouver. Vancouver 195 with a, was it 6.5 total? Okay. And then we pop over to the numbers and we see, first thing you see is Vancouver's better on offense. Cool. And they're better on defense. That makes sense. So let's look at the goalie situation, see if that lines up nicely. We got these are both expected. We got 387, 87% versus 170 versus 94. Yeah, I'm taking Vancouver's goalie 10 days out of 10 all day. Dude's way better. So we're going with that setup on the numbers anyway, based on the stats. Let's pop back here. Vancouver has the better offense. They have the better goalie. They struggle to keep dudes on ice much, but hey, whatever. Do what you gotta do. So based on all that, and then what is Vancouver 195? That's pretty juicy. That's very juicy. We're gonna take it, but it's juicy. You know, sometimes you just want a really juicy one. So we'll take Vancouver money line. I'm not taking 1.5. It's not that juicy. It's like I'm not doing 130, but I mean it's good enough to where I can take a money line. So I put it in my money line parlay. It's always fun. So well, let's pop to the props, see if anything looks good. 83 is the best number, but they have the best matchup, like a beautiful 31st ranked matchup. Points, please. Oh, which one we go? All right, we'll take a point for one of these two. Which one we gonna go with? Who does better with their points? 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2. If you got more, 2. It's the exact same, just different orders. Can I get shots on goal? Blocks. Shots on goal, 67%. Ugh. You're 100%, so oh, your odds are way better. Like you're juicy too. Ooh. All right. We'll take Garland. Garland has better juice, better odds. Like the numbers are closer. So we'll take Garland to get a point. So Garland over 0.5 points. We'll rock with that. I like that. We'll do that. All right, take that plus the Vancouver money line, which I know is juicy, but hey, hush, whatever. Next. All right, last game. We have San Jose and Vegas. Vegas is 350. Ooh. I mean, looking at the numbers, you see why. I mean, look at that. Look at those. Everything's 32, which is the worst you can get. Terrible. But they're in the top 3. That is a mismatch and a half. Okay, Vegas 1.5 might be in play. I mean, let's look at the goalies first, but I'm pretty sure it's in play. All right, both expected. 314, 1.9. So you're already 1 goal better just from the goalie situation, and you're clearly 3 goals better from the offense. Yeah, I'm taking Vegas 1.5. Las Vegas or VGS. They don't use the loss in the hockey one, which is just weird. I don't know why they're not the Las Vegas Golden Knights, but hey, whatever. Not my team, not my problem. So we're taking them. Let's go to the props, see if anything looks good. 88% Stone points. Well, if we're taking Vegas to whoop ass, we're going to take Vegas points. That just sounds good to me. That sounds like good, smart business right there. Especially when dude's getting 3 and 2 points multiple times. Yeah, let me get some Stone points. Over 0.5 points, please. So we'll take that. Oh, damn. Never mind. That's 225. I'm not trying to do that juicy. I ain't trying to do all that now. Ooh, that was very juicy. Okay, maybe Barbashev. Let's do it with you. What's your points? Okay. All right. We'll take Barbashev. That's Stone's 200 plus. That's ridiculous. So Barbashev. We'll rock with you. I mean, if everyone's going to score against San Jose, he can score at least 1 point or get an assist or something. So yeah, we'll do Barbashev points. Vegas on the minus 1.5. That's a fun one. We're going for the ass whooping. That's what we're going for. So we'll take those. We'll call it there. Let's pop back to the schedule. Go back to this. Let's look at tomorrow's schedule. Sunday, short day. And Sunday, short, only 4 games. Monday, we got what, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 on Monday, 6 on Sunday. Okay, cool. So that's all 14 games broken down. I appreciate you watching. I told you this was going to be a long video. If you don't want to watch it, become a member. You get everything typed out. It's great. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow for more NHL. Peace.